In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to generate a switchboard such that you can put names, dates, and times in a table through that switchboard, and then activate a query that will average the differences between the times in minutes for each of the people named in the table. Okay, so open a brand new database, save it, and then it'll automatically make a new table, table 1, right? And you just type in the fields, as you'll see I have in the, just type there, scheduler, hit tab, and you go here, time out, and then delivered is the way that I did it. Here's where you'd save it. Table 2, whatever you want to call it. You can always come over here again and right click and rename this at any time, something like that. You have to have it closed to do it, but anyway, we don't want this ID in here, so we're going to go to click on this, and it'll go to the view, or you can right click here and go to the design view. You see here when you come to design view, it's calling those text, so we want to change it to date and time, and then save. Okay, now I'm just going to close this. Then for the switchboard, database tools, switchboard manager. So I created these this way. Just went to this and then do close, and it creates these. The first time, and then you come here and open this, right click. I think it comes in the design view when you first do it. You'll have to grab this here because it'll be right up tight. You'll grab it and pull it down. There'll be some other stuff in here, boxes. You just click on any of these boxes and you hit the delete button and get rid of them. I got rid of them there under this detail thing. You just had to grab this. You can move it up and down to make it different sizes and stuff, and it was like way up here, and I just brought it down. To put this thing here, you're just clicking on button, and then you're coming wherever you want, and you do this, right? And so I'm gonna come to, you can type in whatever you want to type for the name. You can change the text font and all this other stuff, size, all those kinds of things on it. You can find things on the internet to guide you on how to do this. Found a couple of good videos. When you're in here, come over here under event. There's all these different things, and you can work with all these. But in the event, on the click, when you click this button, you're going to tell it to do this over here. You're going to do the macro builder. And under macro builder, it takes you to this. The action is to open a table. You can see you can end up doing a bunch of different things. We can develop open form, open query, open report. Then once you've done that, you show datasheet edit down there, and then down here you're going to click in this box and come over to the down arrowhead, and you're going to pick your table. I'm going to pick table 2. Where am I? Yeah, and this one. View it as a data sheet, and then here under this one where it says edit, you want to come to here to change it just to add, and this will describe to you. You can read that, what it's going to do. You'll see it. Right click up here, save it. I just close that. Now when I come here to this view, I click here, and it shows table 2. I thought I got rid of that ID thing. Anyway, where we want to deal with it is add new data to table 1. I want to show you what's in table 1 right now. I've already done this several times, so I've pasted things in so you can see it's people's names. You can put however many things in here you want. Anyway, I've got a spreadsheet where it had this information, the name of a person. This is date and time in there. When you click on that, it doesn't show it to you there, but it shows you up here. And you just select what you want to copy it, and come back to Access. Down below, you can't see it on the screen there, but I just went back to my Access. I'm gonna close this. So when you click here, it does this, right? Scheduled and just those 3 columns. You come to paste. You say paste append. Prompts you. Are you sure you want to put them all in there? Yes, I am. All right, and then save that. Then we have a query here. My query is already set up. So this, I just added this new to that table. It's not showing you all the rest. It only shows you the data that you just input, but all the rest of it's there. Then here under the query, I'll show you this in a moment. This is showing the last of the timeout, the last of the delivered time, and it is aggregating all these people by the same names, right? And then it's averaging these. So I'll go to the design view. I found a video that was here, and he was showing how to do this, and it just has this thing typed in there. I was like, oh, what's that? It just typed it in there, and it's I'll show you here on mine. It's the higher resolution. You just type this in, call it whatever you want. This can be anything you want. This is the name of the column before the colon, then a soft space. I want it to average, and it's open parentheses, curved parentheses, open parentheses, open parentheses, open parentheses, square bracket, delivered, the name of this column, close square bracket, minus mathematical function, open square bracket, the name of this column, timeout, close it, square bracket, and then close parentheses times 24, close parentheses times 60. Then you go down here to any one of these blanks and you do totals. Once you do that, this shows up here. So it's grouped by the scheduler. And then here you just do the last first, whatever you want for the timeout. I thought the last timeout of the day would be a good way to do it. You can switch it to first, whatever, on either of these. And then here you just do expression. Then save it. And you go to the table view over there, or you can come here and go to the data sheet view, excuse me, so you can work on pivot table, pivot chart too if you want to do that. And so what it gives you here is it groups all these by the common things. They all have to be spelled the same and everything. This is the last date, and then this is the average time for each of them. I'm figuring out what range of dates you want in here. That's something that you can work on and figure out later, to where you'd be prompted what's the start date, what's the end date, or things of that sort. Anyway, thought this might be of interest and use, and just wanted to get it recorded before I forget how it's going. So from this, then you can, of course, do create reports, do forms, all kinds of stuff for people to fill in the words and everything like that. Anyway, it'll work out nicely once you hit this. All that's saved. So here, if we close this table 1 now and then open it over here, it has everything I'd put in plus these last entries, right? And so remember, the nice thing about the database here on home, you've got the sort, you can do that, and all this information sorts along with those. You don't have to worry about them getting separated. The rows and columns are locked, so they always stick together. Of course, sorting those doesn't change this over here. So I hope that's helpful.